Hello, give me just a second. I'm trying to wait on see if some people are going to come in the room today. And basically, what we're talking about is getting to know the new you. Like what happens after a death in a family? You become a new person. What happens after you break up and you get back together with the person? That relationship will never be the same because you're never with the same person that you were with before. But let me just let some people come in here and see if anybody does come in. Let's see here. This, that's not it. Where is it? Okay. Copy. Hello, Curly. Stay ready. I'm trying to see if some people are going to come in, maybe about 5 people, but they're kind of coming in and out. But for the most part, what I want to talk about is how, and this may pertain to y'all or not that's on here, how if you break up with a person or divorce a person, or you and your daughter or son fall out, if you rekindle that relationship, I don't think what people understand is you never get the same person back. Let's say your husband cheated on you and you and him get back together. That marriage to me will never be the same because you are a different person now from the person you were before he cheated on you, because the trust level is different. If even if you lose a child or you lose your mother, you have to learn how to become a new person after that. You're not, you cannot lose a child or a best friend and then in the next day you expect to be the same person you were before this happened. You become a different person. If anybody wants to come up, the link is in the chat. Love Chicken, hello. I don't have any moderators in here, so I'm kind of trying to run. I'm actually doing a practice run because I haven't been on StreamYard probably in about a year. So I have to figure out how to use this again. And I didn't invite my moderators. They don't even know I'm live, which I should have let them know, but I really didn't expect nobody to come on here. So if you do want to come up, click the link and then I'll figure out how to bring you on stage. But yeah, oh, let me click this. But that's basically what I'm saying. When you turn, for instance, I turned 63. I have no idea how to be 63, even though I was just 62. I don't know it's taken me a while to figure out 63. Especially when people continuously tell me you're too old to be doing this and you're too old to be doing that. And in my heart, I am who I am. I love to have fun. I love to sing. I love to dance. I just love to have fun on social media and with close people that I know. But in real life, I'm really a quiet person and like to be at home and left alone. But I did not notice that when my son died, I became a different person because I don't handle death very well. So what I do is I just push people, and this might sound strange. I just kind of push people out of my life. I will act like I didn't know you, or I'll act like you're just far away and we're just out of touch with each other, because I know mentally. Curly enters the studio. Okay, Curly, let me see how to bring you up. Add to stage. Hello, Curly.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. So, do you have any input on this?
On what? What was the topic? I'm sorry.
Well, I'm trying to talk about how once you make a change, okay, my thing was if you separate from your husband or your wife, or you have a separation from your daughter or your son, when you rekindle that relationship, you are not the same person because there's a trust issue now. let's say your husband went and had a baby with another woman, and
Yeah,
y'all got over it and got back together. People think that, oh, we're back together, we're cool. No, the reason there's a problem and some tension in the marriage is because you are not that same person, because now we have trust issues. You can't be this. There's no way you can be the same person after your husband went out and gave his love to another woman and created a baby. So I don't think a lot of people think about that. They just kind of get back together, everything's cool, and then things start to feel real weird. That's because you're different people now. You're
that's
not the same
true.
people.
That's
And
true.
so I was saying also, like when I lost my firstborn son, he was an adult, but when I lost him, he woke up and just couldn't breathe. And
Mm.
he died on the floor in front of his four sons. He had four boys.
Oh, wow.
I
Oh, sorry
didn't
about that.
realize, I still don't know if I'm a different person, because like I said, I don't know how to deal with death. So when people die, I either pretend they never existed, or I'll pretend they're just far away, because in my mind my son's somewhere living his life.
Absolutely.
I can't see him as, I don't feel that he's dead. Maybe his spirit is still out here living somewhere. But also, when I turned 63, I did not know how to be 63. I was just 62, but then when I turned 63, it was like the rules changed. Like
Mm.
I was too old for this and too old for that, and it was like life changed. And there's no class or no rule book to tell you how to be. Ain't nothing gonna tell me how to be when I'm 67. I'm just gonna have to figure it out. So yeah, what do you think about any of this?
Well, as far as the age thing, age is just a number, right? Especially with a black woman, because we age very gracefully. So we should be able to wear what we want to wear our hair the way we want to wear it. I agree with you fully on that. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yes.
well, I'm also married to a Nigerian. I'm American, and I am definitely separated from him right now. And I don't plan on going back. Uh, Not because he did anything per se. He didn't have a baby on me or anything like that. It's just that I got tired of just traveling, spending so much money, and I got some red flags, somewhat, because I'm very, very zero tolerance. So I did see a couple of red flags, so I chose not to get him over to America. So right now I'm in, I'm born and raised in LA. I'm working out of town. I'm in Pennsylvania right now, but I'm born and raised
Hmm.
in LA, and I will be going back home in June, first week of June, rather. Um, so me personally, if I was to go back to him right now, mm, I wouldn't trust him. So that's the reason why I'm staying put to the.
What were the red flags? Because I didn't have red flags. My issue was a serious cultural difference and a language barrier that started to weigh on me mentally.
Cultural difference as well. Well, his excuse was
I'm
always
getting ready to, I'm gonna turn my camera off because I'm getting ready to smoke.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
You know, me personally, I changed my husband's life. Okay, I've been
Yes.
seeing him since 2019. When the pandemic hit, I was forced to not see him for a year, but we communicated and everything. Right after it was over, I went back. I've been there 9 times to Nigeria. We have an apartment there, and we got married in Abuja in 2024. And I got a 12-year-old son who's living with him right now. I did that. I helped out with that. If it wasn't for me, he would not be here. The only reason why I'm bringing this up because you know I think maybe his whole reason was for me to get him to America, but he was a good person from the very beginning.
Uh-huh.
But um, before you get your husband over, you trying to get the big picture. You want to make sure, that once you get him over, he gonna do the right thing.
Right.
So I had to weigh the difference. I had to really weigh it out because he can have he can be a really good, sweet person, but he got a little cockiness to him, and that
Yeah.
cockiness is what I don't like. So,
Uh-huh.
um,
Is he arrogant or cocky?
hmm, isn't
Is
it
he
about the
like
same thing? Isn't it about the same?
usually
No,
the Nigerians are really, it might be the same thing because I think I call Nigerians arrogant. Cocky, it probably is the same thing, actually.
see, there's one thing that men from Nigeria or Gambia or whatever, African Nigerian men, they can be with you for a very long time and be pretending.
Yes, yes, yes,
Uh,
yes. I
they,
mean
they
years.
they can sweeten you up like baby, you be floating, but you got
Yes.
to look past that. You got to be smart, And I'm 50, 58. I'll be 59 in June, so
Okay.
a lot younger. But when you see us together, you would have thought we were just like the same age. Nobody questioned our age,
Yeah.
never questioned. But I had to get the big picture because if I would have brought him over, then see, I'm not nobody to play with, so
Yeah. Yeah.
I really had to weigh the difference. And when I started bringing my American dollars over there, he got real spoiled.
Yep.
So, and then I had to push back. I wish I would have done things a little bit differently. I wish I would have just, it's kind of hard to, I don't want to look like petty or anything like that or immature. It's just that sometimes you got to keep them where they are for a moment to, let them
Uh-huh.
either act out or whatever they're gonna do. You can't go right in and start getting a house and all that. Even though we just got an apartment, we've been in the same apartment since I met him. But
Uh-huh.
we did choose to get another place, but that wasn't working out. We had people around us that was like hating on us, so we kind of still had the keys to the other apartment, the one we're in now. So we kind of went back. But
Right.
he his his thinking. Nigerians think upside down. Everything is upside down.
Yes.
So when he does things that I don't agree with, he always say I'm sorry, but sorry is not enough. It
Yeah.
was it was a mistake. It was a act. No, 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 no. Because it happened 2 or 3 times already. He never cheated that I knew of or anything like that. It's just that I wanted him to get some type of job, some type of business, because I brought a lot of money there. And
Yes.
everything that he got for me or purchased for me was with my money. He gave me, I got my green card, I could work there, I got my social security card, all was done with my money. But
Mm-hmm.
me personally, I feel like my husband did all of that so he can say he did it and that I could push him over to America, and then he can start acting out. That's the impression that I really got when you really get the big picture, because there is a lot of women who marry Nigerians who did get them over. The majority of
Yes.
the majority, 90% of them got them over. You know,
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I didn't, and everybody, and I sleep good at night.
See, my goal was always to live in Ghana, so that was never an issue for me because my from the gate, my goal was to live in Ghana.
Absolutely. I wanted to build in Nigeria. See, he didn't. He said he loved Nigeria, but if you love Nigeria so much, why are you trying to get over to America? Hmm?
Yeah.
If we
Yeah.
could have, the type of job that I had, we could have, because I'm at work right now. But I'm in a hotel. Yeah, we're booked in hotels. I've been here in Pennsylvania since August. You know,
What
uh,
was your defining factor of letting go? What was that aha moment where you was like, nah, we can't do this.
because I think that, first of all, before we met, I think he did a lot of research of American women. He thought sometimes Nigerians think American women are stupid, for real. They think we're
Yeah.
thirsty. They think we thirsty. They think that no, we ain't thirsty. Just because we could go across the Atlantic Ocean and all that to come to you, it doesn't mean we're thirsty. We just
Really? No, I never knew
made
that
a
because
decision.
I don't sense that in Ghana. So I never would have thought that they thought we were thirsty.
What they think we're easy because my husband
Yeah.
did a research. Sometimes he could say things that he should not say. Now, don't get me wrong, he was a really good man when I first met him. It's just that he has to understand that I'm not the typical average woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm I'll be 59. I have two sons that are grown. They live in their lives. You have to like when you're dealing with a younger woman, it's different from when you're dealing with a woman that's seasoned. You got to be very careful, because you can say all these sweet things, I love you, this and all, but I look behind that. So, first of all, he told me he loved me right from the gate, which you know, that is a red flag.
Yes, it is.
Even though I am lovable,
Yeah.
and but a little bitty small thing, just tit-tot things that he was never aware of that built up to be a big thing. And I just took all of that and made my decision at the end of the day that I was not going to bring him to America.
But have you broken up? Because it sounds like y'all are done.
You know what? We're officially done now. We went back and
Okay.
forth, back and forth, back and forth. We, on WhatsApp, he claimed, he don't want to be a divorcee, he don't want to. But me personally, I just feel like let me put my charger in.
If you would
I
like to come up on stage, hit the link and I'll bring you up stage. I'll bring you up if you would like to talk.
Oh, somebody else want to come in?
No, no, no. I'm just announcing to the chat if
Oh, okay,
there's
okay.
someone else.
Let me get my give me one second. I'm trying to get my stand. Let me see if I can find it. Give me one second. Let me go really quick. Trying to get my suitcase to get my tripod.
Did you ever feel unsafe at any situation?
No,
Okay.
no. He was
Yeah.
my husband is a very, very, and we lived in the part of Nigeria. It's very, very the street we lived on was very, very a dangerous street, and my husband is kind of like he's like, you know, he don't play,
Yes.
So he was able, he wasn't a weak man. But in order for me to sleep good at night, you know, I always told my husband that if it ever got to the point where I didn't feel good to sleep with you at night, you know what I'm saying? I didn't feel, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Then it was time for me to go. Because at my age, I have to be able to sleep next to you and know that everything is good. Not that things have not happened in Nigeria, some things has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Some things have happened. We have people that was just really disturbing us and stuff like that. But he tried to control his family. They felt like I wasn't getting him to America soon enough, so they started, feeling a certain way about me. Which asked me, do I care? No, I don't.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Mhm. Yeah, but it's one of them things. So I said, this is about me and you. This is not about me, you, and your sister, and all that kind of stuff. Y'all
That,
need to be focusing on your life and your man, who you with, and stop worrying about your brother, you know.
yeah, that's
So
true. That's true.
yeah,
That's true. So now that you're done,
yeah, I'm done.
does that mean you won't go back to Nigeria?
Yeah. hmm
Okay.
He feels like I'm gonna come back. He feels like I got the green card and all that because I just want to come and do something else. I don't know what he thinks, but I will never come back to Nigeria because there's nothing for me there. Nothing.
Okay.
There's nothing for me there.
Now, did you ever live? How long did you live there
You know
continuously?
what? I would go. Okay, I've been 9 times. Okay, I've been going because the type of job that I have a lot of time off. Like in June, I'll be off for 2 months. So usually, all of June, all of July, I will be in Nigeria. Yeah,
Okay.
but he would have to get that last one would have to be extended. So we would have to go to immigration and have it extended. So we would do
Right.
that. We would pay and have it extended and all that. And then I will go home and I work for 10 months and then I'll go back again. So I've been there 9 times. hmm Yeah. So the longest I would be there is like 2 months. hmm
Okay. Okay. I
Yeah.
think the longest I stayed here, I used to go home every 6 to 7 months, but the longest I stayed was almost 2 years, and
Really?
that was the first time that I missed that was the first time I missed the holidays with my family.
Uh huh.
That was like a bad year because I had to deal with Thanksgiving, Christmas, New
hmm
Year's, my birthday without my family, and I
hmm
really didn't like that. I did not like that at all, but I was trying to learn how to stay put in one place long enough. If I'm gonna live in Ghana, I got to be able to be here more than 6 or 7 months. And then the tickets back and forth was a lot. And
Who you telling?
so I was trying to say, okay, I was like, God, I have to put my feet in one country on one continent. I have to be able to stay in Ghana at least a year before I go home. But I
hmm
would start to miss my family around 6 months. Like I got here
Really?
April 29th, 2025. And 6 months, 7 months later, I started to miss my family again. I was going to
Who
actually
would
go
you who
home
would you
in
miss
March.
preferably? Who would you miss?
I missed
Like your
my
mom?
kids, my grandkids,
Okay.
my mom,
Okay.
the corner store, the high school football games. I
Look,
missed
look.
my name. I missed
French
everything.
fries, French fries.
Everything. Coney Island, White. I missed everything. Like here
Okay.
I can barely eat because I really don't eat the food here. But
Yeah.
I missed. Okay, so what Ghana doesn't give me is joy. I get
Mm.
joy from watching my grandkids run around, taking them to the park, roller skate, going to adult night roller skating on Sunday, skating with my skate family. I
hmm
miss a lot of stuff in the US and I miss it right around the 7 month mark.
Mm.
But so I was gonna go home in March, or I started looking for tickets in March. And then when that war broke out and everything went
hmm
crazy, I was like, nope, I'm not getting to Dubai airport got bombed. And I said, no, I'm
Right.
not going nowhere. I'm gonna stay put. And
hmm
so I am put. And from March till now, like now, every now and then I get a little lonely. I get a slightly depressed. I know when I go from sad to depressed. And when I
Okay.
feel that depression kicking in, I'll get up and get out and go out and breathe, walk around, take a taxi somewhere.
hmm
But yeah, I miss home. But I can't keep going home every 6 months. So but I've learned to deal with. I was told that when you get homesick, if you can push through the first 5 days of homesick, you will be okay. Then you can push through another 5 days of it. So
Okay.
I'm here. I'm cool. I've been here since 2021 and I've
Yeah.
gotten used to the culture and everything.
I've been
I just
following your
have to.
channel. I've been following your channel a little bit. I'm the one who's been hyping up your videos and stuff lately.
I've been able to hype up one. They have given me the option to hype. I don't know what hyping the video up was. I have a
Right.
follower named Barbara. She said, Miss Kimberly, I hyped your video again. And I one time I got on somebody's page and it gave me the option to hype their video
Yeah.
up, and I've never seen it again. I don't even know
Really?
what hyping the video. I don't even know what that does to a video. I don't know if
It
it
actually
pushes
gives
you
you
out.
more views.
Oh, okay.
Gives
See,
you
that's
more
new
views
to
on that
me.
particular video. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
get some more
okay,
views. Yeah,
okay.
but once you hype, you can't like leave a comment though. It seems like the hype portion is where you can because sometimes you want to hype and then you want to leave a comment. But once you hype, you're able to show you like if I hype you, I'm able to show you that I hyped you and stuff like that. If I you know. Yeah.
Ooh, girl, I gotta take an allergy pill. My ears starting to itch. Oh no,
Yeah,
I can't.
but when I'm in Nigeria, I don't miss anybody. You know, I have five grandbabies and I have two adult sons. But I don't really miss them when I'm gone. The only thing I miss is like, you know, being in Nigeria is like Nigeria is in a hole. It's like in a hole to where your oxygen level is kind of low to where it's like, you know, you got to have some air conditioning, you got to have some fans blowing because it be getting hot.
Ooh,
It
ooh,
be
it's
hot,
hot here.
girl. And you know, I
Ooh.
never drink soda here, but when I go to Nigeria, girl, I be drinking Pepsi. I be
Really?
wanting ice cream. And
I
all that
don't.
food, all that jollof rice, girl, that stuff be having you just as chunky. I had to
I
push
don't eat
back out
none.
when
I don't see. I don't eat none of that stuff. I
I,
don't
I
eat it.
started that stuff,
I
girl.
don't
I
eat
be
it.
rolling back home. I said, I
Well,
can't.
actually, you
So
know what? When my husband cooked it, I did eat it. I don't eat roadside
yes,
food, and I don't eat
yes,
restaurant food.
yeah.
But my
My husband
husband
cooked every
cooked
day.
some
He
one
cooked every
time, and
day.
I ate it.
Yeah, my
Okay.
husband cooked. He cooked every day. Every day he
Well,
cooked.
did you go through a part when you left him? Did you go through? How long has it been?
Not long, not long. You know what? Look, this year,
Because did
in
you go
August,
through
when
parts
I
where you
came,
missed him and wanted to go back, or did you go through the?
yes,
Did you go through a grieving process?
yes, yes. Because look, I got here in August to work in August, and before I left to come out here, I sent him some money, and because I knew I was going to be out here for 10 months straight, and he was hoping because we got married in 24 June, you know, June 23rd, you know. So he was hoping that I got him out here before I left or whatever, or started the process. But I told him that I was coming to work and I was going to be busy, so we'll talk about it and stuff like that. So when I got here, you know, we got on FaceTime and we chit chatted and stuff like
Oh.
that. And he told me that, you know, he don't want to go too much longer without, because I just left him in July the 24th is when or 28th when I left Nigeria. And then I came out here in like the first week or second week of August. So when I got here, we got on FaceTime and everything, WhatsApp, and he was telling me that, you know, I don't want to go too much longer without, you know, being intimate and this and that or whatever the case may be, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
said, you know what? I said, I understand, but you already know what type of job I have and stuff like that, you know. So he made me so mad till I blocked him for like all of August, September, October, November, and I think his pastor, which is our pastor, asked me if I could unblock him so we could try to get our marriage back on track. So I unblocked him, and then I messaged my husband, and you know, because when I block him, he'll block me. So he unblocked me as well. So we started chit chat back and forth again, and then I got mad at his ass again and blocked his ass again.
Mm.
Because because the thing about it is, I want you to stay busy. I want you to get you a little job. Don't be thinking that, you know, just because I'm a little old and stuff like that, that you need to do something. There's enough money for you to try to get a little business to show me that you could be doing something to keep yourself busy. Even though he does music, he's a music artist. He writes. He has like over 100, maybe 200 or 300 songs that he's written. He's just very smart and talented. Now
Mm-hmm.
he'll help other people get their little music thing off the ground or whatever. But he doesn't showcase his music like on YouTube or anything like that. He just really doesn't do that. But he's a really good singer and he writes music. But he won't, you know, I mean, just because you do music and you do all that, but I don't even think you even made $100 US even doing that. So you need to show
Yeah.
me something else. I'm busting my ass. Excuse me. I'm busting my butt, working, you know. And not that he's not like when I'm there, he takes care of me very well, very well. But the last 2 years, I ain't been getting my massages like I should because he's been feeling like kind of resenting me for the last couple of years, you know.
Mm.
He's very resentful because he used to call me. he used to say that I'm his light at the end of the his light at the end of the tunnel and all this kind of stuff like that. He's wrote a couple of songs with my with my name in it. I even use some of his music when I push out my little YouTube videos because I got a channel too. But
Uh-huh.
but when you're dealing with a person like me that's seasoned, then you got to be, you can't be talking to me like like I'm some young woman or something like that. You got to stay on. Just make sure you know that I'm older. You know what I'm saying? And I think differently. So you got to stay on that same wave with me. You know, just keep the
Yeah,
respect all
yeah,
the way.
yeah.
Sometimes he didn't start being disrespectful a little bit until like maybe like the last couple of years, because I guess he just felt like time has been going on and his ass still ain't in America. Okay. And
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, things could have been different. We could have been living our life out in Nigeria. I could have, we could have built so much to where I could actually quit my job and we could have been doing that full time. Because when we got married, we had a big wedding. We went to Abuja. We lived it up. We flew his sister from Nigeria. His nephew came. Um, we did it really big. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful dress, just everything. It was really really nice. And then we went back to his hometown, and we stayed there. And then we got his son, and we ended up bringing his son back. It's a whole lot to one. He ended up going to jail because he was trying to get his son. At the end of the day, before we left, we were able to bring his son back with him, his only child, 12 years old.
Mhm.
Okay, so you know. But don't just be sitting, patting your feet, waiting on me to come back. I need for you to stay busy. Not that he doesn't stay busy, but he always needs money. He always needs for me to like, he'll pay the bills up, like pay the utilities and stuff like that. When we did get this house, I sent him the money. He did find his place. He would do things like that, but he think that's enough. It's not enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you got to America, there's a lot of temptation going on, and I needed to know that that
Yep.
temptation will not affect our marriage.
Yes.
Not that he's ever showed me that he looked at other women and stuff like that, but I don't know what's going on when I'm not there. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna never think no man is just gonna be straight genuine, especially not no Nigerian. I'm sorry.
I just think like all of the women that call me and talk about
Hmm.
their relationships,
Hmm.
everybody that got their husband to the US regrets it to this day.
Act. There it
And
is.
they
There
said
it
they
is.
change up. Even K and K Squad. I don't know if you heard her story,
Yes,
but
yes, I
he
yes I know.
changed up. Like they change
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
Even over
Hmm.
here, it's like once they get you, because I met my husband after I got here. I didn't meet him online or nothing like that. But the
Okay.
women that meet their husbands online or on social media, whatever, and they pack up and move here, they call me all the time. And once they
Hmm.
get here, the man just completely changes. Like I mean, completely changes. Like
That's
things
right.
go wrong. I've
Yeah.
had to help two women escape their relationships that became one was abusive, one became physically abusive. She was
Hmm.
isolated, she was being physically abused. she
Mm.
was she was going days without food. I would have to send her money, which I didn't care at all. I wasn't gonna let nobody be hungry.
That's right.
And the other lady could she knew her husband was violent, but she said, Kim, once I saw him, she saw him fight this man. She said, I'm not even gonna tell you what happened because it was so gross, like it was so bad. She said, and then after that, just ways he talks to me and how he shuts down and treats me. She said, I feel that he would get physical with me. So at that point, she was trying to leave him. So I had to let her know how to call the embassy in Gambia and explain to them the situation. Because a lot of things the U.S. won't get involved in. Depending on what country you're in, the
They
embassy won't
won't.
help you. They won't help you.
That's right.
But there's certain situations that they will step in and help you with. And they did make her an appointment. Her problem was she couldn't leave the house. She
Hmm.
said, Kim, I went to walk to the store one day, and before I could get to the corner, my phone rang. My husband was asking me where was I going because one of the
Mm.
neighbors called and told him that she left.
Wow.
He
Was
told her
that
to
in
turn
the,
around and go back, so she
that
did.
was the Gambia, right? In
Yeah,
the
but
Gambia.
she did end up getting to the embassy, and they did get her a plane ticket home.
Wow.
Yeah,
Not, African men are very, they are very, they're very hard to, once they get you and they really don't need your money, or they already got money, whatever the case may be. And it wasn't like that from the beginning,
yeah,
they're very hard. They feel like the woman's supposed to be way submissive. It's kind of like bow down,
yeah,
And I could be submissive, but just know that I'm still a strong woman. Okay, I could
yeah.
be submissive. I could bring your plate, your food on the tray and all that. I could run your water. I could do all of that as long as you're making me feel good. But just know that I'm not weak or anything like that. But African men are very hard to.
Hello, Scorpio.
They want you to be submissive. They
Yeah,
really do. When they're
you.
talking, they don't want you to say nothing. And if they long winded. You got to just be sitting there.
Now,
So,
I have not experienced that in my marriage, but
hmm
I have experienced that in like business offices, like the light company, the water company.
yeah,
I
yeah,
realize that if I walk in with my husband, they look over me like I'm not there. And whatever I go for, they're talking to my husband only, or the
yeah.
driver or whoever, not knowing I can explain my situation better. But
hmm
I had, that was mostly in 2021, 2022. I got used to
Yeah,
dealing with that.
yeah,
But yeah, they would look over me like I wasn't there. And that was new to me. They also don't expect you to have a voice. Like
right,
they really do
right.
want you to, and I don't mean my husband, or men around me, but these government people
hmm
going into these government offices, they act like women don't have a voice, and I
That's
don't like
true.
that. So I'm thank God I don't ever have to go to these offices really. When I go to
Yeah.
immigration every 3 months, me and this guy is cool. He's been my immigration officer since 2021. So
hmm
he never came off as that type of person. But
Yeah,
these other offices, yeah, they act like they wish I would just shut up. And they just, that's
yeah,
how they treat me. Like just like, lady, just shut up.
yeah, yeah. They are like that. My husband is not violent, but like if he's trying to make a point, he won't just get to the point. He'll take his time, and when you taking a long time to get to the need to get to the point, it's like you making up lies as you go along. So I like my husband just get to the point, because when I explain things, I just try to just go and get to the point. And
Yeah.
he be like, calm down, calm down, calm down. He speaks very clear English, very clear. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Let me land, let me land, let me land. I'm like, can you please land? Because
Right?
I'm gonna forget what I'm about to say. But these last 2 years, things have changed a whole lot. Now he knows how to sit and listen. He could be very loving, but it just got to the point where, for me, is that because me personally, I really don't like to be with American men. I'm just saying anymore.
Yeah.
I got two American sons, but I do love Nigerian men. I do love them. I love their strength. I love the chocolateness. I love all of that.
Yeah.
I do love they do cater to their women, but I think they cater to their women only when their women has the money. That they just they bow down. You know what I'm saying? My husband told me he didn't want me to clean up. He did all the cooking, all the clean. He said if I pick up a broom, then I'm disrespecting him.
Yeah, that's how it was when I got here. Like I didn't
Yeah.
want to get a house lady.
hmm
And I didn't want to get a house lady that
Me
cooked and
either.
cleaned, and I told the people like I
She
don't
better
want
have
no
she
woman
better
in
have
my
one
house.
eye, and she better.
Me and my husband got one little studio apartment. We don't need
Yeah.
nobody coming in here cooking and cleaning and none of that.
At all.
So this lady told me, she said, Hajia, the problem is you are American. If somebody sees you washing clothes and hanging them up, it will be a disgrace to your husband, to your family. So you have to get a house lady. So being new here, I'd only been here a few months. So being new here, I went ahead and hired a house lady, and she was a liar, she was a thief, she was everything. And I think we got rid of her in 3 months and never had another one ever again. My husband do everything we need to be done, and we don't need nobody coming up in here.
Absolutely.
She went left immediately.
Yeah. We never had
Immediately.
that. We would have his niece to come over sometime to wash her clothes sometime, and she wasn't washing good enough for me, so we ended up getting like a washer and a little dryer, and it'd be half working or whatever. But
D. Marie said the Nigerian men don't cater to the Nigerian women. I don't think
they
I
do
don't
not.
think and I don't
You know
think
what?
and I don't see Ghanaian men catering to Ghanaian women. I do see a couple of relationships where they do, but
Yeah.
99% of them don't. It's the women that do all the work. They got a baby on their back at work. They work all day, come home, cook, clean, get the kids ready for bed, wake up, get them ready for school. But
Did you mute yourself? You there? Cause you kind of choppy. You're breaking up.
You just disappeared completely. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you see me?
I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't see
Yeah,
you.
I can
There
see
you go.
you. Yeah, I don't see what I see here is women getting up. I see women getting up early in the morning, working all day, either
Yes.
carrying stuff on their heads or working at the
Yes.
store all day. They got the babies on their back while they're working. And that means nobody's catering to them.
That's right. You know why? Look, my husband, he didn't like his son's mother was Nigerian, of course, but he didn't date a Nigerian woman either. And the reasons why is because, see, he wasn't working, and Nigerian women will blast you. They will call you broke. They'll tell you to get a job, nigga. Get a job. They don't want you. They want you with somebody. That's why
Yeah.
they didn't date their own kind. They want to date American women that had money. And they cater to them. They cater to them. Yeah. But once they get over to American all that, then all they change. Hmm.
Scorpio, you said he's my ex now. I must have missed a comment. Do you want to come up? If you want to come up, click the link.
Yeah, come on up.
Click the link in the chat and come up. Yeah, I must have missed one of her comments.
Hmm.
Oh, she says she's married to a Trinidad man, but he's her ex now.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, I see. How do I get this comment down?
Hmm.
Okay. So there's nothing he can do to fix anything at this point.
We went back and forth for a long time. I told him this last time. I told him to kick rocks. I said I'm done. Now he's trying to look. He's trying to get these fake lawyers and everything. He want to sue me. I'm like, sue? I said, first of all, second of all, and third of all, you can't sue me for nothing because you never got over to America, okay? And then once you get over there, you
Wait
get
a
a
minute.
child.
Hold on. So is this where the mask falls off and the truth comes out? Sue you for what?
Look, he can't sue me for nothing. I said, if
Girl,
you, he said he calling the American embassy on me. I said,
and tell them what?
and, and tell him what, that you didn't want to work and get a job. I said, look, we got a whole different. I said, you've been in a whole bubble in Nigeria. In America,
First of
that
all,
judge can
I
tell
don't
you to
even
get
think the American embassy would help him with anything.
nothing.
What the?
Nothing.
heck?
He's just trying to do everything he can. He think he's spooking me. You're not spooking me because I already know.
See, that would be a no for me. The fact
I
that
have
you start
every right.
threatening me, the
Yes,
fact
yes,
that you start
yes.
threatening me, mm-mm.
Mhm.
Like when K and K told her story and she said her husband told her, "I know a lot about you. I'll call the police on you." That
Wow.
was a end it right there. End it.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
like because when you my husband, maybe I trust you with certain things just
Yeah.
for us to end the relationship because
Mhm.
of you or because we just didn't work and now you throwing threats in my face.
They good
I don't
about they good
invite me
about
to that.
taking things that in confidence that you tell them that they take everything you done told them and throw it right back in your face. They
Okay,
good.
so
They good for that. So that lets me know that
mm,
they are just like American men. I thought they were different. They're not really different. They're not really different. They're not really
huh.
different. For real. Hmm.
I think American men is like this. A few of them, and I've seen them in different relationships. Not in my situation, but I've seen friends
Hmm.
that have no money, own house, nothing to do with you. He want to live a bachelor life and be a bachelor. Like very few of them want to get married. They got everything they need. They don't need no. They look at us as a problem. I don't need no problem. I pay my own rent, my own bills, and
Yeah.
we can date. We can see each other. That's it.
Yeah. It seemed like American men changed. Something changed. I don't know if it's just I don't know what it, because this is happening in older men, middle-aged men. Is something different. I don't know if it has something to do with the internet. They dating online. They just getting their things from that. But men used to be real men. We used to have a
D
choice
Marie,
between
you
two or
can come
three.
up. Just click the link and come up.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. If you want to, anybody that wants to come up and tell a story, just click the link. I just posted the link.
How many in the chat?
It's only 11 in the chat.
And they got my sons, both of them, and then they both then said Mother's Day through a text, and I ain't answered now one of 'em. Anyway. Because I remember that last post that you did or whatever. And I was just thinking about what you said. My oldest son just sent me a text this morning, Happy Mother's Day. I looked at it and went on about my business. My youngest son, even though I was talking to him last night, he said, Mom, as soon as you get home, I'm taking you to dinner and all that, which he will. But call me. Don't just be sending me no text. Your connection is a little in and out. Right? Okay, you back now. You back, Passport Traveler?
I don't know. I just completely lost you. You disappeared.
Okay, you back. You
I didn't
back
go
now.
nowhere. I saw you disappear.
Okay, I saw you disappear too.
So I had all of my kids called me except one. One texted me
Okay.
and said, "Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you." I looked at the thing, clicked the thumbs up, and dropped the phone down. I don't have no conversation, and I'm not saying thank you. I'm not saying nothing
Exactly.
because don't send me no goddamn text message.
That's right.
I don't play that. Don't act like you don't
That's
know me.
right. That's
Don't
right.
act like you don't know who I am.
That's right.
So you got a thumbs up, and that was it. That was all.
See,
That we.
they
I don't
think
have
that
nothing to
Mother's
say.
Day is meant for them to take their
Somebody,
girlfriend.
what did she say? She said she was on. She said I was with my kids. Got on my nerves. I got a headache. What happened, Scorpio? Lord have mercy. My granddaughter made me a little video, which was really cute. She's in her second year in college, and she sent me a
Okay.
little video. I thought that was cute, and
Oh,
she
yeah,
and she called.
yeah. But when you know
She
you've been a
said,
great mother
"Scorp-
and all that, and you got your kids back, because I got my kids back, and for you to just send me a text, They think they're supposed to take their girlfriends out. You know, their girlfriends be putting pressure on them. They supposed to call their mama, take their mama out, buy their mama gifts and things of that nature. They're
This is
supposed to be
how I
open to
feel.
the world.
Mother, this is just my opinion. Mother's Day, your mother. There's arguments about should we spend time with your mama or my mama. Mother's Day to me is for you to spend time with your mother.
With
So
your
go on
mother.
and spend time with your mother and let me
That's
spend time
right.
with my mother. And we don't have to
That,
have this argument every
that's right.
year.
Yeah.
That's
Hmm.
all.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Hmm.
Because 9 times out of 10, I don't like your mama and she don't like me. And we're going to be sitting there for having the fake conversations.
Exactly.
So, no. You say you got to
Uh,
chill now. Scorpio, come up. You can't be busy if you on this chat. Come up.
yeah. Because
Uh-uh.
I was sitting here, I just finished eating, and then I saw your thing scroll down the chat, and you said you were coming on, live, and I said, okay, she come on live. What? Let me tap in, So I went,
I was.
set the phone there, went, rest out my little bowl because I was just finishing eating, And I said, let me go and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me run back over here and see if she on. And then I was thinking I could just tap in, but then I scrolled up and it said, you got to do this and that. So I said, okay, let me do that, and let me see if
Okay.
she'll be here. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been on YouTube live. I haven't been
Hmm.
on YouTube. I used to go on YouTube live every Wednesday with my
Yeah.
moderators. But
Yeah.
I just really just ran out of things to say, ran out of things to talk about. I was in the US preparing to come back here, got back here, and we had a whole lot going on. So,
Yeah.
and like I said, it costs a lot of data to get on.
Yeah.
It's just a lot. You have to pay for StreamYard. Like I didn't pay for StreamYard this month because I don't go on it no more. But
Okay.
normally I pay for StreamYard. So you pay for StreamYard. If I choose to get on here and get a schedule, regularly again, I will have to pay for it because I have to have my backstage moderators. And you can only
Okay.
have that with you pay. Like right now I can only have one backstage moderator. But when I
Okay.
pay for my StreamYard, I can have two, and it helps. And what we do is before the live, we meet backstage, get the rules together, what we gonna tolerate, not gonna tolerate. If people gonna get kicked off the stage or out of the whole studio, we
Right.
set up the screen and things like that. So if I do get back in, because I'm so sick of TikTok, I am so
Oh
sick
my
and
God.
tired of
You know
TikTok.
what?
They
I'm
so
thinking
unfair
about
to Black creators. It's sad.
I've been posting my little stuff on there sometime. It's a waste of time.
Oh, Scorpio, hold on. She's backstage. How do I
Okay.
bring her up? Add her to stage. Okay. I ain't done this in so long. I've been in the Creator Fund program for 2 years. I have made probably a total of $8 in 2 years.
Let me look. I've been on YouTube for about 3 years. Let me tell you something. And lately, I just been doing short content because for some reason my long content is not pushing out no more. So I said it's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time.
When I tell you I ain't got look. I've been looking at YouTube Studio and I haven't got past my $100 threshold yet. I'm serious.
I haven't. On YouTube, I have. I've made like 1,400 on YouTube.
I have
Um,
not. What is going
Scorpio
on? I
lady,
mean,
can you hear us? Scorpio lady, can you hear us?
I hear y'all.
Okay, well,
hello.
welcome to the stage. What do you have to
Hey,
say? Glad
hello
you
there.
came up.
How you doing?
How y'all doing?
Where you
We doing
from?
good.
What state are
North
you in?
Carolina,
Okay, okay.
North Carolina. I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
for
I'm
real.
from LA, California, but I'm in Pennsylvania right now working.
I
Okay.
moved from California, but I
I'm
moved from
from
Fresno.
born and raised. Yes.
I
Oh,
I've been in your bushes for a long time, but you be cussing so much. I was like, oh, she might cuss me out.
no. Let me. I have to always explain this. In the beginning, I was new to social media in
Mhm.
2024.
Mhm.
And I was quiet, sweet little Miss Kim. I would show my goals and show my farming and everything. And then people started to attack me and bully me, saying that I hadn't had no bras, I didn't have no bed. I walked through the airport with no luggage. They said I married my grandson. My husband is 40, but he looks every bit of 19. They talked about me. They drug me through the mud. 38 men drug me through the mud on YouTube. And then that green lady, Fifi Loves, y'all know who, I don't know if y'all know who she is, but she
What's
drugged
her
me
name?
through the mud. Kiki Loves Nigeria.
Oh
She
yeah,
did a
I know.
6-day
Yeah,
series on me.
yeah, yeah.
So
I saw
my
that.
moderators would tell me, Miss Kimberly, don't respond to them, don't say nothing. But after they kept attacking me, one day I woke up in the middle of Ramadan, full hijab, niqab, and I made about 6 videos and let
Yeah.
them have it. So now I get sick and tired of people. They do stupid stuff. I will post a video. First of all, I don't when you hear me snap on somebody, they said something to me. I never go on people's page attacking them. I've never done it and I never will. They will come on my post and say something stupid like when I had the little mukbang, the lady gonna say, "Stop acting like you don't eat that food. You don't have enough money to feed yourself. You moved over there with no money and you've been eating that food the whole time. So stop lying." I made a video about that lady so bad, YouTube took it down yesterday. So when you hear me say things to people, it's because they said something to me that I thought should have been left unsaid. If you have a problem with my content, just don't watch me. Don't get on here and attack me because you choose to say nasty things instead of just shutting your mouth. So don't think you can slap me in my face and I'm supposed to slap you back. I'm gonna beat the hell out of you verbally. I'm going to attack you. I'm gonna take you out.
Well, I feel like, some of the stuff that they
See,
say, it
Scorpio
shouldn't.
lady. I don't
It
just
sh-
attack people for no reason.
I think some of the stuff that they say shouldn't be said, and there is a way to say everything.
Right. If you're gonna talk to people nasty, you shouldn't even come on. You know.
If
Yes.
you're gonna talk to people nasty,
Yes, it
you
Yeah.
is.
should
It is.
you
Cause
should
you know.
expect
It is.
you
Like, but
you
you
should
don't know
Yeah.
me
Cause
to
you.
know.
Yeah.
you should expect nasty back.
Exactly.
But what it was today, I went to church with my granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then we went out to eat. And
No,
she wanna tell her grandma to do this, don't do this, I'm like, shut the hell up. I I, I was here before you was even thought of. How you gonna tell me what to do?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Your kids will do that.
I mean, golly, but I was with them all evening, so I got a headache. I'm get ready to get into me some wine. But my story, I was married to a Trinidad man.
Mm-hmm.
We was married for like 8 years. We was together for like 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
We
Wow.
got a divorce 8 years ago, and he owed me so much money, and he never paid me.
Mm.
So I'm really, 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 really feeling real bad about Island Men right now.
Did did he owe you before the marriage or after the marriage?
With in a divorce, it was
Oh.
only five. It was only $5,000. That's all I asked him for.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It was in a divorce, and I've been pressing him for years. Where my money at? Where my money at? And he would always throw me off. And
Mm.
now I think he
I'm gonna
kept his
take this
line of
over.
communication open, because of the money. That was his way of keeping the line of communication open. So I've since blocked him, but I I,
We
I
stay
really
blocking folks. I tell you.
I really
Yeah.
feel I'm just hurt because $5,000 is no money,
Mm-hmm.
and I took care of him very well,
Yeah.
very very. I'm talking very well. I cook
Yeah.
practically every day. He was Muslim.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I started practicing Muslim, but I didn't. I couldn't do it because it was so hard. It's
Pastor
hard.
Traveler, you still here, right? Pastor
Hello?
Traveler, you here?
She dropped down.
Yeah. Wait a
She
minute. What
dropped
happened?
down.
I think so. Wonder what happened.
She coming back.
Whose avatar am I looking at? Is this your avatar I'm looking at? Or is it
That's
hers?
me, Scorpio mama.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because the name was so small.
My that
I
was my
think,
first. That Scorpio lady was my first YouTube page. I
okay.
lost that due to my grandson. Now it's Scorpio mama.
Okay, so you do have a page?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have a page too. I'm Curly Stay Ready TV.
Okay, I need to subscribe to you. Let me write it down.
Yes.
If you see me, it's got a southern sigma. So
Scorpio. Scorpio. Let me see.
Scorpio mama.
Scorpio. Okay, I'm gonna find you. Scorpio Mama.
And what's your page?
Curly Stay Ready TV.
Uh-huh.
CurlyStayReady TV. Curly Stay Ready TV.
Okay, all right, okay. READY
READY
TV.
TV.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna look you up
All
when I get
all
off.
one word. All one word. All
Okay, I'm gonna look you up when I get off, and I'll sub
yeah,
to you.
yeah. I'm gonna sub to you as well. Do you come
Yeah,
on? Do you come on regular? Do you come on regular?
what you say?
Do you come on regular? I
No,
mean,
I
do you
just do
like?
shorts. I just
You
do
know
short.
what? I'm doing shorts right now too because just like long form content, it's not pushing anymore.
Well, my
It,
thing is I'm computer illiterate.
uh,
This is not
Me
what I
too.
do. This is not what I do.
Okay.
I'm a seamstress.
Okay, and I'm in the transportation business. I'm out of town
Okay.
working now on contract.
Okay.
So
Like I
this is
say,
not so.
I
This is
only
this
I
just
only I'm sorry. I only know cooking and sewing.
okay. My mother
I
was a
don't know I
seamstress.
don't know computer.
Me either.
So
My son, like, Mom, you need to get with it. You need to
well,
get. I'm like, son, that's what I got you for. How about
it'll
that?
be nice. It'll be nice because if if you have the time, you could make a little bit of extra change. But
Yeah,
I make my extra change with my sewing machine.
yeah. Are you making any money on YouTube?
No, 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 no. I only got 500 some
Oh,
subscribers.
okay, 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 okay. So you're not monetized yet. Okay.
No, I'm not looking to get monetized because
Well,
once
I'm
you
monetized and still ain't making no money.
probably because do you come
I
on
have,
often?
yes, I have great content. Look, first I was doing long form content because I've been on YouTube for like 3 years, but then I went off for maybe like a year, but not recently. I've been back on for about 4 months consistently, you know. But I'm still even not even past my $100 threshold. It seemed like it'll get up there, and then it'll seem like it'll just be at a standstill. I don't know what's going on. I be doing wigs. I be cutting hair. I do a lot. I vlog everything. I do outfit of the days, everything. I'm still ain't past my $100 threshold yet.
Mm.
I don't know what's going on.
You say pass your $100 threshold. What that mean?
Like you got to get past $100 in order to start getting paid. Period. You got to make
Oh,
$100, and anything after that, then they'll start pushing your money out. I can't even
oh.
get past that. I'm at like $75. I can't get past. I don't know what it is, and when you start doing short content, it's really hard to get past that threshold because it's just short content, you know.
Mm.
So I don't know what's going on.
So how
I'm
how
glad.
many? I'm
Hmm,
sorry. How many subscribers do you have?
I got like 2,600.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
so 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 do you get cash apps and stuff?
No.
You need to push that. Push that.
Well, I mean, but I got a great job. I'm at work right now. I make really good money, you know.
But I'm like, the rest of them, that's what they push. Even
Yeah,
though you're making the money, I mean, still push that. Put your cash app out, however you get your
I
money,
know.
put it out there.
Yeah, yeah, you're right about that.
Because there's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
supporters will support you more than YouTube will.
yeah, yeah. You're right. I'm gonna try that. You're
Hmm.
definitely right.
Especially like on your birthday and your
Hmm.
Mother's Day.
Yeah.
They,
Hmm.
your
You're right.
supporters will take care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
So she
gone.
she must have fell off. You know what? She's in the Gambia, so maybe the internet kind of, because it was kind of like going back and forth. So we on her page. We on her page right there.
Well, I'm
And
happy to
she
meet
ain't here.
you.
Huh?
I'm happy to meet you.
Likewise.
Yes.
Likewise.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay on long, like I said, because
I need to screenshot your. Let me see. Let me put my glass so I can see what
I'm
your
trying to get rid of this headache.
Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio lady. Okay, Scorpio.
That was
Uh,
my old page. I
right
don't
now,
know
this your
why.
old page right now.
I don't know
This
why.
name here is your
I don't know
what?
why YouTube got Scorpio Lady. It's supposed to be Scorpio Mama. That's the
Scorpio
account.
mama. Okay,
I
Scorpio
think they
mama.
got me under two accounts
Mmm. Wow.
because my grandson, he was messing with. I had another phone and it was just a whole lot of mess. So I thought I lost that page. Obviously, I
Mm,
haven't. But I am
okay.
Scorpio Mama.
Mama.
I
Absolutely.
graduated.
Okay. Yeah.
I graduated,
That's
girl. I
right.
got older.
Yeah. YouTube is fun though. It's fun, but sometimes I be wanting to just say, what the hell,
But
Sometimes,
you can meet some good people on YouTube now.
absolutely.
You
Yeah.
can.
That's true. That's true. Now I
Hmm.
put my own content on. I'll be all over the place, with my content. But I do a lot of stay ready stuff. I'll be doing wigs and stuff, cutting them, and all kind of curling them, all kind of stuff. Little
Okay.
things. I'll be kind of like all over the place.
Did you
But
hear about that? You hear about that guy in Atlanta that's got a weed truck?
no,
Yeah,
really,
yes, he got a wig truck that he go around in Atlanta doing people wigs, sewing. He got his own sewing machine.
really.
Yep.
Girl, sometime I'll buy. I got two human hair wigs, and I just got into this kind of recently. But I be wearing like synthetic wigs, when I go to work. Like sometimes I wear my hair like this to work because my job is very casual. I sometimes I do wear uniform with a vest and all that kind of stuff, real cute. But when I don't want to wear my wigs and stuff like that, then I'll wear it like this. Or my hair, it's natural in here. I got it on Bantu knots up under here now, and but girl, yeah, girl, I be wearing pink hair. I be wearing girl, all different colors, girl. I buy them long. I only got two human hair wigs, and all the rest is synthetic. But I got
Okay.
maybe 10 to 15 wigs all together. That's all I
Okay.
have. You know,
Okay.
just showcasing. We be trying to showcase our little talent.
I know that's right. Well,
Mhm.
everybody got a gift.
Everybody got a gift.
Everybody got a gift,
That's right.
girl.
That's right.
And I feel sorry for people that haven't found, especially that's up in age that have not found your gift.
Absolutely. So
Because,
sometimes it take a while.
but,
You be damn.
but
Sometimes it take a while.
I think what it is with that, they too busy worrying about other people
That too. That too.
rather than
I
focusing
truly
on
believe on
yourself.
yourself.
Yes,
Some people be
yes.
following celebrities and all that. Hell, I'm the celebrity. You know what?
Come on,
You know
come
what I mean?
on,
Girl, I
come
don't be
on.
following nobody. Shoot. I'm trying to get my life together.
I know that's right, boo.
Hmm
And they ain't how what they gonna give you?
Good. Nothing.
Pay you no mind.
And you right about that. You're right about that. Girl, this girl then dropped off her own
I
page, her
know, I know.
own
She
StreamYard.
I think she dropped off so me and you could have a conversation. She thinks she's slick.
Man, because I know she was a little
She
quiet
wanted us
back
to
there. I'm like, what happened?
she wanted us to meet each other.
Okay. I'm like, girl, I was just sitting here, because I'm in Pennsylvania. What time is it right now? It is
I got 520.
5:20. I got 5:20. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We're on the East Coast, right? You're on the East Coast, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In
And
Charlotte.
I
I'm
don't
in
know what time
Charlotte.
it is in the Gambia.
I'm in Charlotte.
You in Charlotte? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know
But
what
nice
time it is
talking
in the
to you.
Gambia. Likewise. I'm gonna
I
follow
don't
your
I don't
page,
I don't do a lot of
Scorpio Mama.
I don't do a lot of panels because
Me
I
either. I ain't did a panel in so long. Jumped on somebody's panel.
cause
I ain't never did a panel on my own. Never.
I know I sound so country, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you all right. You all right.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't like that country talk. And sometimes, sometimes I don't like to hear it.
Well, my mama from Memphis and my father from Louisiana, so I got the best of both worlds, you
I
know.
know that's right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, follow me. I'm gonna follow you,
I'm definitely gonna follow you.
and
Definitely.
hopefully we'll converse again.
Absolutely. So when I come on your page, I'm gonna send you a message to let you know I'm watching when I see you on.
Well, like I say, I don't come on too many panels. I don't do lives. I do the shorts.
Oh
But
no.
you
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
I
but
do community
I'm gonna hit you
walls
up in
and
your
all that
shorts. I'm gonna
stuff.
hit you up in your shorts.
I do community walls and and all that stuff.
Okay, okay. I
So
got
we'll get together.
you. Likewise, yeah, we sure
Okay,
will.
Mama, love you.
Okay, love you back. Guess I'm gonna drop down too. Now who is this? Oh, what happened?